Think offshoring is just about cheap labor? Then you've got it all wrong. In this episode, I'm going to tell you about the hidden benefits of having your team overseas and how they can transform your business. Hi, my name is Brian Luoma, and I'm the CEO of Tache and the host of the Philippine Business Playbook podcast. When everyone thinks about offshore offices, they think about cheap labor and the cost benefits of salaries in the US versus the Philippines, but it goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of additional benefits of having your team overseas that some people don't think about or don't even know about that can really make having your team overseas transfer your business into a high efficient, successful machine. When hiring people overseas, one of the benefits that people don't think about but really is evident once you get into it is the lower overhead costs of your team overseas. So a lot of people since COVID have really started thinking about doing a work from home setup or a combined work from home and work in office setup. And a lot of times they say that because they want to, have a more attractive workplace for their employees, but also a maybe unspoken benefit of that U.S. owners see is that they don't have to pay for the office space. They don't have to pay for all of the desk space and the internet and everything that goes with having a work from home team. And they're willing to give up some of the efficiency or productivity that having a team in the office would entail. Well, if you have your team in the Philippines, not only can you have them work in the office, but you can have them work in the office and gain all of those benefits that everyone knows is available and be able to do it at a less expensive cost. So you can have a team that's working side by side in an office, getting all of those benefits of training junior people and working together and covering for people that may be absent that day, really being able to communicate in a close space and be able to get it at a cost that's a fraction of what is available in the US. And so that lower overhead cost in the Philippines really can be a leverage point that some people don't recognize beyond the salary costs associated with the employees. Another benefit of having your team in the Philippines is the reduced costs of onboarding and training. So when you're looking to hire your team in the US, you may have a salary level that you're willing to go to that is appropriate for the position, but is also the maximum that you're willing to budget for that position. So you might end up hiring somebody with 2 or 3 years experience where ideally you'd be hiring somebody with 6 or 7 years experience, but because of the salary costs associated that, you're going to hire somebody at a junior level or a lower level and hope to train them up, have one of your senior people train that person to get them to a functioning level within your company. However, if you're hiring that person in the Philippines, you don't need to look for a junior level person. You don't need to hire somebody that has 2 or 3 years of experience. What you really want to do is hire somebody that has 8, 10, 12 years experience that can come to the position and not only not need all that training that you would typically give a junior level person for that role, but maybe come in with new ideas and additional training that they have from their prior experience and maybe teach your team and your company better ways to do things. And so not only are you not paying for the additional training for your staff, you're not tying up your existing team to train junior level people, but you're also bringing in somebody that's at a high level already and hopefully is raising the level of experience for your team. So the ability to hire people at a higher level because of the salary differences is a cost benefit on your training and efficiency of your existing team that some people don't recognize when they're just comparing apples to apples between salaries in the US and salaries in the Philippines. One thing that I noticed as I started building my team in the Philippines over 10 years ago now was that people in the Philippines really have a pride in their their work, especially when they can tell their friends and everyone that, hey, I'm working for this company in the US and we're doing this amazing work, and our clients are these really famous clients or whatever. And really that scenario, the opportunity to give an employee in the Philippines a chance at this amazing job where they're working with amazing clients and doing amazing things, and have them be super proud of that work, really lends itself to a low turnover rate. So I think that sometimes you get the feeling that the job you're offering to the U.S. job marketplace maybe doesn't seem that exciting. It's not something that they're going to be proud of. It's not going to be something that they're going to brag to their friends about. But I can guarantee you that if you're a law firm in Iowa or a marketing firm in Nebraska or software development firm in Vermont, an employee in the Philippines that works for you is going to be super proud of that job. They're going to be bragging to their friends about the job that they have and the clients that they're working with, and they're going to be really, really motivated to do a great job. Additionally, if you're able to give that person, a job that they're getting a good salary, they see there's room for advancement, you're doing all the right things as far as the relationship between employer and employee, you're really going to have a dedicated employee to your company. And so you're going to have lower turnover, you're going to have a higher job satisfaction, you're going to have a better workplace culture, and all those things result in cost savings for your company because you're not dealing with churn, you're not dealing with replacing employees every year, every couple of years. You're going to have a dedicated team that's really excited to be working for your company and really excited for the work that you guys do. Another benefit that I've found in building my teams in the Philippines is the lower cost of providing a great grade A experience for your employees, and really the lower cost of benefits for your employees. So for my team in the Philippines, we try and give benefits that are above and beyond the norm. And I'm really proud of our ability to have prioritized additional health care for our employees so that they have that supplementary insurance, going above and beyond the government requirements for leaves and vacation time and stuff like that, and really offering more company culture stuff with regard to parties and Christmas parties and Friday night pizzas, and we offer clubs for all of our team members. They can be on the running club and the basketball club. We even have Toastmasters as a club we do. So all of these benefits that we provide for our employees, whether or not they're the traditional health care and retirement and leave benefits that an employee have, but also the kind of above and beyond stuff with company culture and activities and team building stuff. All those benefits that we do for our employees in the Philippines that allow us to create a great company culture and create really dedicated employees that never want to leave us. All of those things would cost a ton in the U.S. And that's why a lot of the companies in the U.S. don't do that. And when I talk to our clients about the benefits that we provide for our employees and by continuation of that for the staff of our clients that are hiring staff through us, they're amazed by that. And sometimes they talk about how they're a little bit embarrassed that their employees in the Philippines get these benefits that are above and beyond better than the benefits that they give to their own employees in the U.S. And so it's something that I'm proud of when I'm dealing with my team in the Philippines, but I just could not afford if we were trying to do that in a U.S. Setting. And so the savings on the benefits and what that creates within your team, that's something that a lot of people don't think about when they're building their team in the Philippines. Finally, one thing that I've noticed when building teams in the Philippines, a cost savings in the recruitment time for employees. So what's really happened in the U.S. in recent years after COVID and just the general aging of the population and the I think the shrinking of the available workforce, so that you've got unemployment rates at 3 or 4%, and the rising salaries as a result, has been that it's really hard for U.S. companies to fill all of the roles that they would like to fill, within a cost situation that makes sense for their company. It becomes really difficult to fill these roles, and sometimes companies spend months trying to fill roles that they want to fill, and just are unable to do that. And that affects the efficiency of the company, the success of the company, the ability for them to expand the way they want, to provide the service that they want for their clients, and really hinders the company. But in the Philippines, you have a young workforce, a highly educated workforce, a workforce that's growing and motivated to find high-paying jobs that they can through companies in the U.S., and you really have a better opportunity to fill these roles. What I've seen is we've had clients come to us saying that we've been trying to fill a certain marketing role or accounting role or a software development role, that it's just been impossible to find that person here in the U.S. And then we have our recruitment team look for those roles, and we'll have 3 or 4 people that we can offer to our clients for those roles. And that's because we're able to provide a great salary, great benefits, training, work in office situations that are really attractive, with the company culture that every client or every employee wants. And all of those things that we're able to offer at a reasonable cost gets us the candidates that we need to fill those roles for our clients. And so the recruitment time and costs associated with recruitment really goes down when you're building your team in the Philippines. And that's just one more example of how there are hidden cost savings with building your team in the Philippines. So hiring people in the Philippines is more about the total package than looking just at salary A versus salary B. And I think that this episode really kind of highlighted many of those cost benefits, and something that I think a lot of people that are looking to build teams in the Philippines don't really think about. So hopefully you learned a few things, and it maybe enlightened you a little bit about what those cost savings are, and adds to the math that you're thinking about when building your team in the Philippines. If you like this episode, hit the like button. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, or if you know of any other cost savings that you've noticed within your companies, put those in the comments. I'd love to hear about those, love to have a conversation with you. And if you know anyone that has a team in the Philippines or is looking to build one in the Philippines, please share this episode. We'd love to build our community and get the word out there to everyone about the wonderful opportunities in the Philippines. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll get our next episodes right there in your feed. So until next time, have a great day, and looking forward to talking to you guys.